In 2008, I was framed for murder and wrongfully convicted by the office of Kamala Harris, sentenced 50 to life in prison. It took me 5.5 years to ultimately get back in the trial due to prosecutorial misconduct, and it took me another year to go to my second trial, to which I was vindicated by a jury of my peers. When I got convicted, Kamala Harris was in the courtroom. When I got sentenced 50 to life in prison, Kamala Harris was in the courtroom. When I looked back and I seen her, she was smiling. And she did that stupid ass laugh that she do right now. This shit ain't funny.
Yo, so I was trying to explain to a friend the other day why you shouldn't vote for Kamala Harris. And she's a black woman. And I had to tell her, you shouldn't be voting for her just because you want to see a black woman or you want to see a woman in office. There are other viable candidates. She ain't one. From that video, what my man just said, that's one reason right there. Everybody talks about Trump putting up billboards talking about the Central Five should be like given the death penalty. He was a regular citizen. He wasn't in charge or had any type of leverage. She was actually a district attorney. And from what my man said, she showed up not once but twice, blocked the evidence, and even laughed in the courtroom at him. I don't think that's a viable candidate. And then you got this video from her own words.
I would not be standing here were it not for the education I received. So I decided I was going to start prosecuting parents for truancy. And I've got a little political capital, and I'm going to spend some of it.
So from that video, from her own words, she was locking people up, parents, because the kids were truant. I can't play the rest of it because some jackass put the Law and Order theme music on it, but from the rest of the video you see playing here, the woman's daughter had sickle cell anemia and was in and out the hospital 20 days. The mom was arrested for truancy because the girl missed 20 days out of the school year. If you still think that Kamala Harris should become president because she's a black woman or a woman that appears to be black and she's a woman, you're part of the problem, especially if you're black and you believe that there's oppression in this nation, right? You're endorsing this is literally examples of oppression. People are wrongly given injustice in certain situations, either by evidence being blocked and held in prison and right shit like that, or just wrongfully targeting people because of their circumstances. The kids not going to school. I could see if they was badasses and their moms was crackheads. There were a lot of people in the city of Los Angeles, namely the state of California, that wasn't bad parents, and she was having them locked up. From her own admission, she believed in spending some of her political capital, as she liked to call it. If after you see this video and you still believe that she should be a better or viable president than Trump, I'm not saying vote for Trump. Vote for the couch, but don't vote. You don't vote against a person. You vote for something. She isn't for the people, namely your black ass if you black. And she isn't black. I wish people stop throwing that term around loosely. That'd be like telling a Korean person that they're Japanese. While they are both Asian, they're not the same. I wish people stop trying to conflate black people as this one big nigga, right? There are different types of black. Caribbean, African, South American, and American black people. Culturally, we're different. Even the mechanics on how we think ain't the same. Stop trying to lump us all like Obama wasn't a black man. But that's another story for another time. In any event, I'm out.
You vote for it?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm going to just be real honest with this. She's a black woman.
No one's